All right, Trey, we haven't yet heard from Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia. Those are three big ones, of course.
Yeah.
Who has got a chance, and maybe Georgia's not a part of this, Alabama, Tennessee, let's say, who has a chance to overachieve more based on preseason expectations?
Oh, man. I mean, with the new coach at Alabama, Jalen Milroe, I think people are still talking about them fighting for a playoff spot. I think with the first year with Nico at Tennessee, I think folks are kind of trending that 8-win, 9-win type of ordeal. I could see them actually overachieving and be, because I expect Alabama to do this with Milroe. With Nico, we only got a bowl game, so we really don't know what to expect from him. So with the wide receivers returning, offensive line, running backs, I think Tennessee has a better opportunity to overachieve just compared to where we were at last year.
And Georgia's is it Georgia, Texas on your ballot right now, or are you going to change by the end of the week?
No, it's Kentucky, number one. I think it's Georgia right now. I think it would probably be Texas 2. There's a way to throw in Missouri at 3. I know it's a little interesting potentially, but I think it's going to be Alabama at 3, and then you kind of go from there and down on. I think Oklahoma probably comes in around like 9 or 10, which is going to shock Sooner fans, but just chill out, just enjoy the year.
Well, I was going to ask you, Missouri and Ole Miss seem very similar. Returning quarterbacks, returning coaches, offensive schemes. Two teams that are normally not in this position, but preseason top 10-ish.
Yeah. Better
talent on both teams than you expect. Which one of the two do you like better? And obviously you're very high on Missouri.
I'd like Ole Miss, and it's not because of the hype, and it's not because of what they have done, especially in the offseason. I think Kiffin's actually building something at Ole Miss. He's doing it in a different way that's pissing people off, in a sense. But I do think Ole Miss right now is kind of a little bit above edge for Missouri. I know I said Missouri 3, but I could switch Ole Miss and Missouri right there. Quarterback situation, I like them for both teams. Running back is where it gets interesting for me for both. So right now, I think Lane Kiffin and them have the opportunity to be a playoff squad. It's how far do you get after being in that first round of the playoff? It's going to stand out, because if he flails out after the first round, then all of this was for nothing.
So basically, all those questions tell me that you don't think Alabama is going to be as good, because you said Tennessee could overachieve. You got Missouri and Ole Miss potentially in the top 3. You got Georgia, Texas in the championship. What? I
think the stark reality is this could be a 9-3 season for Alabama, and that's not a bad thing. I look at the schedule. I think there could be 3 losses in there, and we'll see. I want to see what they look like on defense. I want to see what it looks like on 3rd and 5 on a defensive call. And Saban's not involved, and Kalen DeBoer. It's not that I don't think Alabama has the talent. You look at Alabama's roster; they had the talent. I want to see how they react to a new coach and how a new coach handles this scheme and the way things are going to play out compared to what Nick Saban did. Because we could always go back and be like, okay, Saban was doing this, this, and this. We trust him here. What's Kalen going to do? That's what infuriated me most.